This I wanna nail sports to the bone. Top blogger, top YouTube channel. No matter which sports, yeah, we got it covered. Subscribe and hit the notification bell.
What's up, my wonderful peeps? Sports to the bone here again, man. Shout out to all the viewers, subscribers, and the followers. Big up on yourself. Alright, my viewers and subscribers. So yesterday, while we were on the live, yeah, man, for all those who missed it, we were live yesterday. We had a wonderful time on the live. Now, while we were talking, I actually brought the news that Pollard had indicated that, they would not be making any changes to the team. So for all those who were saying that Narine will be added or should be added, Pollard basically confirmed that Narine won't be added to the team. So we're going to be taking a look at an article that was, that actually covered the report. I'm going to be reading some bits and pieces of it for you guys. And we also have a story on Andre Russell, where he was saying that he learned a lot from Christopher Henry Gale. So we're going to be looking at that also. But before we go any further, let's go ahead and get the golden rule out of the way, which is to hit that subscribe button, leave a like, and drop a comment. All right, so first up, my viewers and subscribers, we are going to be taking a look at that interview that Pollard gave. We know that the team is over there in the UAE, and, the captain spoke to the media and he had a couple of things to say. Now, the ESPN Crick Info, they actually have a full article outlining, things about Narine and Pollard and all of that. But I'm just going to pick it up from the part where they were talking about Sunil Narine. So it starts by saying, speaking from the team's base in Dubai on Tuesday, Kieran Pollard, the West Indies captain and close friend of Narine's, refused to be drawn further on Narine's non-inclusion, but indicated that there won't be any changes in the 15-man squad, barring injury or illness, right? And Pollard is quoted as saying, that has been explained, right? And he went on to say, if I add my 2 cents or my words on how his non-inclusion came about, then it could be spun just like how he's bowling on these wickets in all different directions, right? Boy, Pollard said, let's deal with the 15 guys that we have here at this moment in time, and he went on to say, which is more important, and see if we can rally around these guys and see if we can defend our title. So those were the words of Pollard. You understand? And I must say that, Pollard know exactly why he wasn't selected. The one of the reasons that we have floating around is that he was considered not to be fit. You understand? But I know these coaches and things, if they are going into a World Cup with a man like Narine, that, you don't expect him to sprint down any ball, just bowl 4 overs, right? And come and bat if necessary. You're not going to worry about if the man can run a 100 meter or 200 meter, he's the fittest man on the field. You want to make sure the man can bowl 4 overs, and nobody can tell. I won't even listen to anybody when they talk about that, about fitness. Now, Pollard went on to say, I have no comments on that. And, that's pertaining to Narine. Right? And then he finished off by saying, enough has been said on that. I think persons have explained the reason of his non-inclusion at this point in time. Right? And he went on to say, for me personally, I know Sunil Narine as a friend first before an international cricketer. We grew up playing cricket together, and he said he is a world-class cricketer, right? So he's just finishing off there by, basically letting the people know that he's a world-class cricketer, but we all can see that. We can see that. So what we want to know is why is he not in the team? We don't want anybody to tell us that he's a world-class cricketer. We can see that. And just a couple of days ago, he reminded us of that, picking up 4 for 21 in 4 overs. So we all can see that. So we don't really want anybody to tell you that. You understand? Now, as in regards to Russell, I have a next story about Russell, but this isn't the story as yet. This is Pollard talking about Russell. No, he went on to say that he's looking forward to having a fit Russell, right? And the article went on to say Narine's KKR teammate Andre Russell has not played a game in the IPL since September 26 due to injury. And we remember Owen Morgan coming out and saying that, Russell was pushing very hard to see if he can regain his fitness, but he wasn't fully fit. He wasn't to the level that they would have wanted. You understand? But he would have resumed training and things like that. You understand? And Pollard is quoted as saying a fit Andre Russell for the World Cup is what they would definitely want. You understand? But they are waiting to see exactly how that goes. And Pollard also went on to say that before I make any assumptions as to what he can or he can't do, we need to do our assessment first as a team. You understand? And he also said that we haven't had an opportunity to see him. We have gotten reports as to what he has done. I wouldn't want to get into trying to say what he can or can't do at this point in time. You understand? And we know that, Russell would be very critical or very crucial to our World Cup campaign, right? Because Pollard is quoted as saying he's a critical person for our team and we would love for him to be 100%. You understand? But we have to deal with what's in front of us. Let's see what happens over the next couple of days. Right, so I guess he's going to be looking at KKR to see what's happening as regards to Russell, and to see if Russell will be able to come in. And Russell is just one of two main person in that squad that they will be looking to, because Gale, remember now that Gale would have taken his time off to recharge and to get himself ready for the World Cup. So we definitely will see how that goes. But that is basically what Pollard actually had to say about Narine and Andre Russell's fitness. Now, there is this next story that I want to share with you guys, right? Where Russell was actually talking to a couple of persons, and he was just letting them know that when it comes on to how he hits the ball, he really got a lot from Christopher Henry Gale, right? And the article is put out by the Circle of Cricket, and it is entitled let me see now. It is entitled Watch want to hit the ball so hard. Russell wants to hit the ball so hard, they ask for a new one. And the next part say that Andre Russell speaks about the secret behind his big sixes. Right? And the article they have a whole lot of build up and thing, but I'm just gonna go directly to what Russell had to say. And Russell is quoted as saying, I would do like 20 to 30 push-ups every day just to keep up my body strength going, because hitting those sixes 100 meters or more, I might do it for a couple of times a year, but hitting those sixes consistently, it takes consistent work. You understand? That's what Russell had to say. And he's also quoted as saying, at the point of contact, most of the time I try to make sure that everything goes into the ball. Some guys, they look to time the ball, they keep their shape, and they want the ball to go over the ropes. I want to hit the ball so hard that they end up getting new ball. So Russell just letting the people know, say, hear what? I want to hit this ball so hard so the ball basically lasts. Now, this is where he went on to pay some tribute to Chris Gale. He said that, and I quote, I learned a lot from Chris Gale. Yeah, man, he said that I learned a lot from Chris Gale. He said that I am afraid of getting out on the boundary, so I rather to hit the ball over the boundary, like far back. Make sure it's 6. You understand, Russell said. And they went on to talk about him and, his batting for Kolkata Knight Riders and things like that. But as I said, I won't really go into that. Just wanted to share with you guys what he really had to say as regards to Russell. So, my viewers and subscribers, there you have it. Pollard has spoken. as in regards to the changes that would happen in the team, letting the people know that Narine will not be added, and if there is not any drastic sickness or illness or anything, they won't be adding or taking away anybody from the team that was selected. And as I would have indicated, I am okay with the team, basically, generally speaking. There are a couple of tweaks that I would have made, but I'm not going to tweak the team to put in anybody because they make too little performance in the IPL, if you understand what I mean. You understand? So that is where Russell where Pollard is at. And Russell letting the people know that, well, he might only hit the sixes a couple of times for the year, but it takes a lot of work to be able to hit those sixes. So yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, that is basically what I wanted to share with you guys. So gonna leave this one right here for now. As per usual, just go in the comment section and let me know what you think about this one. Sports to the bone, keeping it informed. Guys, please remember to subscribe to the channel if you have not yet subscribed. Share the video, tell a friend about the movement. Big up on yourself. I'm out.